형님.
형님. That's like
형님.
Big Papi in Spanish.
형님.
Yeah.
형님.
자, 여러분들 이 선수가 누군지 다들 알고 계시죠? 네, 토론토 블루제이스의 슈퍼 루키는 아니고 이제 소포머죠. 자, 2년차 시즌을 앞두고 있는 보 비셋 선수를 만나봤는데요. 자, 여러분들 일단 먼저 인터뷰부터 확인해 보시죠. I heard it was your birthday yesterday. What'd you do?
Yeah, no, I just hung out with a couple of my friends, a couple of teammates, and we just chilled and hung out.
Okay. I guess your dad was a professional ball player. You're a professional ball player now. So, and your birthday is in March. So my guess is that you spend most of your birthdays at spring training, right?
I spent some.
Okay.
He retired when I was pretty young, so I spent a little bit of time in spring training, but not as much as people think I did.
Okay. Spring training is about basically a midway right now. I see that you're hitting the ball pretty well right now, going the other way, line drives. How do you feel right now?
I feel pretty good. You know, it's early still. We still got a lot more at-bats to go, but I feel pretty good. I feel pretty confident, and hopefully I can continue to build up to the season.
Okay. The expectation on this team is very like, some experts are saying 77 wins. Some are saying that you guys could get really hot in the early part of the season. What's your take?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely think we got a chance to win a lot of games, so we're gonna go out there and play harder than the other team every day, and you know, see what we can accomplish.
Okay. I mean, you're one of the top core players with the organization. Do you feel a lot of pressure?
No, not at all. I think that the goals that I have for myself are a lot higher than what people think of me. So for me, if I have any pressure, it's pressure bestowed upon myself. But even then, I wouldn't say I have pressure on myself. I just go out there and I work as hard as I can and try and perform as best I can.
Tell us about your leg kick. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't. Do you pick moments or like during the course of the at-bat? How do you decide and what goes through your mind?
Yeah, 90% of the time it's just basic. If there's one strike or no strikes, I leg kick, and if there's two strikes, I don't. But there are times where it varies. I mean, if I'm feeling really good against the pitcher, I'll leg kick with two strikes. If I'm not, then maybe I won't leg kick with no strikes. So, I mean, it just varies in how I feel, but the majority of the time it's just a two-strike approach.
I noticed that during games you talk to your teammates quite a bit. I guess you talk about the pitcher that's on the mound. Is that something that's been part of your game? And I also noticed that you communicate with Latin teammates in Spanish as well. Is that something that you've always done?
Yeah, my family, my mom was born in Brazil, so I have a little bit of a background on kind of a Latin culture and stuff like that. So I think that's why it's so easy for me to get along with them. But for me, it's just about creating conversation, creating a relationship with all your teammates. No matter how deep it gets, as long as you at least know who they are and know a little bit about them. So. For me, I'm just trying to get to know my teammates better.
Have you picked up any Korean words to communicate? Because you're playing shortstop. You're playing right behind Hyunjin, right?
Yeah.
And he produces a lot of ground balls. You got to be able to communicate with him time to time, right?
Yeah.
Any Korean words yet?
I have been taught some Korean words.
Okay.
I can't think of them right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to definitely circle back with Hyunjin and figure out what are the words he wants to hear when we're out on the field, and how I can motivate him and get him back on track. But
Okay.
yeah.
I'll teach you one keyword. 형님.
형님.
형님. That means big bro.
Okay.
So if you walk up to Hyunjin and say 형님, it's gonna buy you and pay you for a dinner or
형님.
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 형님. That's like
형님.
Big Papi in Spanish.
형님.
Yeah.
형님. I'm gonna say that the first thing I see him. 형님.
형님.
All right.
Your pronunciation is pretty good.
형님.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right, thanks, Bo.
Yeah.
Take care.
man.
Take care. 자, 보 비체 선수와의 인터뷰는 잘 마쳤습니다.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Bo. Yeah, you'd be great. Thank you very much.
Expectations.
That was a home run ball right here.
home run ball.
Oh, right there.
Home run ball. Let me
Wow.
keep that.
Hey, there you go.
...2020 season. Spring training is still in the middle. We're in the middle of it. How is it going so far? What's your expectation for yourself and for the Blue Jays?
It's going good. My expectations for me and the team are to have a successful season. Build off of what we did last year towards the end of the year with some of the young guys. I know there's a lot of young pitchers that we have that still haven't made their way up, and that will at this point or next year. Or this season coming up, so I'm excited. I think we're going to prove a lot of people wrong and exceed expectations.
Whoa!
That was pretty crazy. That was a home run ball right
home
here.
run ball.
Well, right there.
Home run ball. Let me
Wow.
keep that.
Hey, there you go.
All right. This might be a good sign for you.
There we go.
All right. Such a young team, I think. I have to ask you, does it make you feel a little bit older than you are actually? Because you're not that old. But
yeah, most definitely. I mean, when you look around the clubhouse, and most guys on the position player side have 1 to 2 years of service time, kind of still getting their feet wet.
Sure.
It definitely makes you feel young or old. But I mean, I still feel young.
Okay.
I'm a young guy at heart. I like to mess around and still go out there and play the game hard and go about it the right way. So I feel like I fit in pretty well with them.
The experts are saying that the Jays are about 77, 78 wins. That's the prediction out there. How do you feel about it?
I think we go more.
Okay.
I think we go more. I think we got some guys, like I said, some pitchers in the minor leagues that I'm excited to see at the big league level. And sooner the better. Hopefully they break camp. If they don't, hopefully they'll be up in April. But when we can get some of those arms up there and our young players get some more games and more experience, we could be really dangerous.
Coming from National League to American League, yes, was that an adjustment for you?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think I personally think the AL East is a tougher division to hit in. I think the pitching, the bullpen, starters, just all around, it's just better. So you go into Tampa Bay, you go into Boston, you go into New York, and they're throwing some arms at you. You got to be on your A game every night, and that's kind of what the Jays said when they traded for me. It's a different animal in the AL East, and I believe it is. Pitchers work you differently than in the NL, so you just kind of got to get used to that.
Okay, Hyunjin Ryu, you faced it while you were with St. Louis. As a hitter, how was your experience? Do you remember facing him?
Yeah, I remember facing him a few times in LA actually. I feel like he just does well at keeping guys off balance. He pitches to all quadrants of the zone, up, down, in, out. He mixes it up nicely, and he's not one that's gonna just throw 100 miles an hour and blow it by you. He's gonna keep you off balance and pitch and kind of play with your timing and play with your approach.
I noticed that your locker and Hyunjin's locker are very close.
Yeah.
Same row.
Yeah.
Any incidents, any fights, or any trash talking, or
No.
any secrets being shared, anything like that?
No, we had a young player that came in camp and parked in his spot early on.
Okay.
And I told him, I said, hey, you need to let him know next time, get on him a little bit. And he just kind of laughed, because the young player didn't know that we had a 99. We've never had 99.
Right.
So now that he's a player at 99, I was like, hey, bro, you gotta know, that's the big dog.
Right.
You don't park in his spot.
Right. You're saying that, we don't have access to the player's parking lot. He has a spot. You have a spot?
Yeah.
With
yeah.
your number on?
So if you have over 2 years of service time, you get a
Really?
spot. So there's not too many of us that have spots, but so some of the young guys just try to kind of slide in. He was like, we don't have a number 99, so I'm just going to park here.
Okay,
I was
that makes
like,
sense.
Hey, we got number 99. You better watch out.
Okay. All right. Blue Jays games will be on TV all throughout the season in Korea. National. Nice. We're going to be on TV quite a bit. Any special message for all the Korean fans that's going to be reading you and the rest of the Jays?
Yeah, I think that I should be their favorite player,
Okay.
even though I'm not Korean.
Right. Forget Hyunjin, right? Randall Grichuk, right?
I mean, I played with O for
Right.
a few years, so
Right.
hopefully they know who I am in Korea. And,
They do.
and we'll do well for them, and hopefully we play some exciting games.
All right, thanks, Randall.
No problem.
Take care.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Keeping the ball.
There you go.
All right.